that is such a good change. Holy shit. That is going to save us some time, my friends. Yes, 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 indeed. All right. Yeah, being able to do this like much quicker like this is going to be such a time saver. Starting at 30 times multiplier is going to be like nutty. For sure, for sure. Yeah, this update is, I like this. This is gonna save so much time, dude. It's crazy. Times 30 right away is nutty. For sure, for sure. This, I'm such a fan of this change, holy hell. It's like, you know, baby steps, right? We're here now, and then we're gonna get to the point where we have like, honestly, I just need an auto for the board. I don't even care about the gameplay, I just want one for the board. It's like auto mode for the gameplay could kind of work now because of the active skill, but you know, then you're banking on having a Piccolo Jr. on every turn. But you know, you can't rely on that. It's the AI in this game is dumb. But now I think instead of like what's the word? A 2-hour experience probably just got cut into like an hour and a half. So like you can't be mad about that, right? not having to spend your time doing the nonsense like 0.1 or the 1 multiplier, the 2 multiplier, the 3, like all that. Like that's just gonna save you so much time down the line. Just going right to 30, like maximizing your points from the start. I like it. I like it a lot. Is it perfect? No. Is it good? Yes. So, I believe we have to wait. I didn't even look at the rewards. I'll do that up when we get out of here, for like the missions and whatnot. I mean, obviously, like I know what like the normal stuff would be, but I don't know how the character drops are gonna work. I think we're gonna get a copy of LRTN and Chaozu from the rewards, and then there's a Tech Ultimate Gohan that Easy Aid, which is funny as hell. Let's look. Right. So, no, that's rankings. We don't care about that. Yeah, so for local, obviously the normal, we got Pilaf's SSR, and then, so I'll probably have to come back and like play a little bit more after the tournament's over, or after this initial stream, just to make sure that we lock down a copy of Pilaf. But, oh, I'm not, yeah, so the normal stuff, the stones, yeah, just another copy of TN. Okay. I figured that would be the case. And then there's also, let's see, we got a copy of Cooler in here for winning. We got Ultimate Gohan. We have Trunks. Cooler Gohan Trunks. Okay. So, I don't know if we can really rely on any of these guys being like sustainable units going forward, but at least having them is nice, right? Because I believe yeah, I definitely have all 3 of those units. Not that that's a flex by any means, but not a murderer's row, if you will, of crazy good units, right? I'm just happy with the fact that we're able to get some of these World Tournament LRs that you haven't been able to summon in months prior and stuff like that. Hey, how you doing tonight, Maria? So boom, there we go. So what we'll do is we'll probably go to 23 mil. Maybe it just depends on how quick we move, right? Maybe we go to 30 and just do all the missions, but I'm not sure. I don't really like care enough to do Kais at this point. And it's like, usually what I do is I save that last 7 million for the course of the weekend. And then I just do like my dailies and stuff like that afterwards, because doing any more World Tournament than I have to is not on my list. But now, with this new update, being able to do 30 million right away does change the game a little bit. I would be being dramatic if I said it changes everything, but it certainly is a time saver. Being able to just jump right into the max amount of points that you can get from the start. Definitely going to save us some time here. And that's really all that matters when it comes to World Tournament to me. It's just like, the less time I got to be in here, the better, right? We shall see. Yeah, like, I think that was our second tournament, and we're already in the Supreme Kai tier. So it's like, after 2 tournaments, we have 2 million points, which is very good. Because now, instead of having to do like 27 to 28, I think we're going to have to do like 22, 23. So, however long a tournament takes, you know, cut that time by, 5 to 6 runs, roughly. Granted, the bonus chances and stuff like that, I think the way they usually do these is for like the multipliers of 10 and 5, they do like increased bonus chances. It's probably in the description for the thing, but I didn't read it. But it's like, because like that's usually how they do it when it's like a special World Tournament, quote unquote. They they increase the bonus drops. So you should see a lot of the time on like the second round, the third round, even in the finals, you get like bonus chance and stuff like that. But I've yet to see one on the in the 3 that we've done so far. But we're also just getting started. We've been live for 15 minutes for crying out loud, so not expecting the world just yet. I mean, if you want to go for the better unit, you wait. If you want to go for a unit that you know you're going to have a good time with and you really like Super Saiyan 4, then I'd say Super Saiyan 4 is fine. I really don't think you can go wrong either way. The thing is if you put your eggs in the we know we're going to be synced basket, then, you know, you are taking a risk, right? But at the same time, I would say that you could skip because Saiyan Day means that that Goku will return quicker on Global than he does on JP. He has some of the best animations in the game. Yeah, I think best animations in the game is subjective. I think there are some objectively like upgraded animations. We look at like the Beast Gohan Special Beam Cannon. We look at like Gogeta Blue's active skill and stuff like that. You could say those are you know, top notch. But yeah. Maybe just don't exhaust every stone you've got on it. Because I think what Global tends to do for Tanabata is they do a decent bit of... So last year when they did Saiyan or Tanabata, that you guys got 3 rounds of discounts for Trunks and Vegeta. So my best, one of the safer bets you could say is like, hey, we're probably going to get 3 rounds of discounts again for this guy. So it's like you just go ahead and do those, and then hopefully you get lucky in those 3 rounds of discounts. That would be the best advice I'd give you. Because it is definitely not a guarantee that we'll be synced up for the 9th Annie. Like, I think it'll be a while before we get that. I think they have to see the metrics and stuff like that with the yellow coin pity, excuse me. But yeah, I think down the line, absolutely. Yeah, sheesh. It's pretty good. So you can see right now from my points, we have 2 million points, and we're already doing the times 30 multiplier. So the change is we don't have to play the 1 through 25 to get to 30 anymore. We can just start getting like the maximum amount of points. So yeah, so that's the change. So now we can play the hardest difficulty right away. Yeah, that's a good change, I think. It's not like one of those like massive like everything is changed type of like fixes, but it's a step in the right direction, right? Because we've been sitting around doing the kind of dancing around the whole idea of changing this mode, and now we're starting to, you know, the fact that we're getting anything in the first place is good, right? Skipping prelims, I can 100% agree. Those are one of the next steps. Do we get more old Easy A's when a new character drops? It depends on whether or not they do a sub Easy A during. So, an example of like the latest campaign that we got over on JP with 17 and 18, the Easy A was STR Jiren, but for the tech hit, hit Easy A also had some units that came in were sub Easy A's. So it was like Champa, Frost, Boda, Magetta all got their Easy A too. Super Strike Vegeta, nice. Yeah, the Super Strike change was a huge W, just all in all. Because they made it so easy to farm, and it's also the rewards are extremely good. Like, very good amount of stones. You don't have to farm that many dupes. It's pretty good. Most of the time the units are useless, but, you know, it's fine, right? We just see the stones, baby. I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, so I guess I can display the change that we were talking about. So you can see here we've only won 3 tournaments, but we can play the times 30 difficulty, right? So if you just want to look at like the bottom line of the change is we've went from a like we've probably saved about I don't know, what's the number on that? Like maybe 30 something minutes probably total off of this, which again, that's good. What'll take me 2 hours now is going to take me under 2 hours. So this can be a bit of a shorter and sweeter stream for World Tournament rather than a, you know, a gauntlet that takes, you know, 2.5, 3 hours. For what, 541 free to play stones? Nice. It's okay. Oh, well, yeah, Maria, that was also like one of the biggest celebrations of the year that has 3 major parts. Like the celebration that we're in on Global and JP right now, these are more minor celebrations. Like in between months and stuff like that. So it's not going to be, you know, major LR EZAs, major Dokkan Fest EZAs. Now, the Turla celebration is a little bit different because for some reason they decided to EZA the LR Go Bros. So it's kind of different, but it's also just like whatever Dokkan Fest would EZA. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, so for those big celebrations, it's just because like during Tanabata, like anniversary and stuff like that, in worldwide, all of the EZAs are back, right? While during like other EZAs, like yeah, they don't do all the EZA battles at the same time. I got you. Yeah. I think all of the EZAs will be coming back for Tanabata on Global. So the thank you celebration in about a month. I think. It should go without saying, by the way, don't summon for Trunks. If you have Junior, you need nobody else, Ashish. Whatever AoEs you can scrounge up. Then you're good to go. Just run 2 of them and, you know, use a Ghost Usher when they're not on rotation. Because the friend unit can't ever pop in slot 7, you're guaranteed to get the Piccolo Jr. within the first 2 turns. There you go. Make sure you do the special missions so you what is World Tournament? That's a good question. World Tournament is an infamous mode. I don't really know. That's a good, like, I know what it is, but I don't know how to put it into words, right? It's like every few months, one weekend during those few months, we get to play this mode where AoEs are the name of the game. And like you get limited time rewards that are only tied to the World Tournament. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's like the closest thing we have to PvP in this game. Although it takes quite literally zero skill. It just takes insanity. People don't like it that much because of the attention and the time that it takes. Because unlike something like link leveling, you have to pay attention. Now, granted, they have made it a little bit easier with this MUD Junior, because it used to be like, you know, you would line up your AoEs, make sure you didn't take any hits and stuff like that, but nowadays with MUD Junior, you just go, whoop, and you're done. What are the rewards? The typical stuff. The tickets, stones, Kais, orbs. You get a copy of LRTN and Chaozu. Auto mode wouldn't be as good as people think it would, only for the board. Because auto mode isn't going to pop a Ghost Usher when there's hits in slot 1 that you know you can't avoid. You're not like Immortal in World Tournament. Yeah, like Tien and Chaozu might not be good, but for a lot of people it's well, LR and Piccolo was available in the last couple World Tournaments from the rewards. You can still pull him. Predictions for 9th Annie, Part 1, Super Gogeta and Super Vegito. Maybe on Global, yes, but on JP, no. I don't know what number World Tournament is the next one on Global, to like off the top of my head. I don't think they're that far behind JP right now. I think they're on like 48 or 47, 48 or 49. I think you can get away with playing both if you just really like the game, right? The gameplay of Dokkan is so riveting and engaging for you that you can enjoy playing both versions. I can't myself. But I know some cats out there that do. The 18, oh, that's good. But absolutely 1,724% do not summon on that banner. Just pretend it never existed. Go take a walk or something and then come back and still see it. Be like, oh, that was weird, huh? Especially with the even the potential that the versions could sync for the 9th Annie, that alone is like, yeah, like Even the chance. The advice I give is not for the whales, because it's just it's just a different perspective that I don't have at the moment. If you're someone that just wants to have everything, knock yourself out, right? But 18, no. You don't need her. Mamba, don't need her at all. You're not gonna wake up in a cold sweat because you don't have Mamba, I promise. And they go to the premium pool anyway, so you can pull them whenever. After that banner goes away. You can just pull them when you're summoning on the anti-banners. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if I pull them on a stream at one point. 18 from other banners, exactly. So don't feel like you have to summon for this for 18 or Mamba. And don't even feel like you gotta summon for this LR Goku right now. They're trying to trap you in with this pity system change, but don't fall for the bait. Yeah, them sinking before the Annie is anybody's guess right now. They could not. Oh, a bonus drop, nice. I also have a sandwich on the side, so if you hear like random chewing, that's why. I'm trying to like cover my mouth when I'm doing it. I gotta eat when I gotta eat, man. Yeah, look at that. Beer is tier in 30 minutes. I'd say that's a pretty good change, huh? Ah. I think it's 3 or 4 phases. They absolutely do not have to sync. How many times to do the stage? If you do the missions, I think it's 3 or 4. Make sure you're doing the missions to maximize your medals, too. Alright. Let me put this, other half of the Sammy away real quick. All right. 5,000 extra points, baby. Yeah, the video's on the channel, Maria. believe the only no item run I didn't upload, but it's still documented, is the Vegito one, the Vegito fight from the Divine Wrath of Mortal Will. It's in a VOD of a stream. I know that because I did it live, but I didn't record and upload it. Yeah, Future Gohan's pretty good. He's got, I think right now on my list I have him at 2 or 3. Because this celebration didn't really change anything. Yeah, Maria, again, that's like best case scenario. I think I would go in with the expectation that we're not going to have pity for the anniversary. But it is a step in the right direction. The fact that it even exists means the Pandora's box has been opened now, though. Like the chance that we could, it's just like giving the possibility is such a positive change in itself. So really, anything from here is just icing on the cake in terms of, you know, it'd be good for free-to-play players. It'd be good for everybody. There's literally like, when it comes to a pity system, like especially the way that they have it formatted, nobody loses from that. Because saving 1,000 stones is, you know, it's hard, but it's not, you know, as hard as, you know, it may sound. If you're very disciplined, like that's not that bad. It's gonna take a while. Like I'm not going to sit here and act like it's super easy, but, like, you can get up to 1,000 stones, and then maybe you pull the unit before that, and you don't even need to worry about it. One of the more underrated changes, maybe not underrated, but the fact that like the coin is also a 1-to-1 exchange rate, right? So maybe you pull the unit on like your 5th multi or whatever, and then you just take everything that you have, you go exchange your characters for the coins, and then you just throw them back to your yellow or your red coins if they were to come, right? I think if they were to do it for Dokkan Fest, though, I think 1,000 is not enough. I mean, I'd love it for it to be 1,000, but I feel like for like an anniversary headliner or something, they'd probably increase the number. But because like 1,000 stones during anniversary, you'll get that. Like when everything is said and done, you'll have 1,000 stones to play with. So. I think Legends pity system sucks. I don't know if it sucks, but it's not great. Because like a pity system isn't supposed to be something that's like, what's the word? It's not supposed to be like something that's friendly, right? I guess you could evaluate pity in a vacuum, like this pity is good pity and then another pity is bad pity. Maybe if the Z power was 1,200 rather than 600, I'd say it's a little better. But the fact that it's like, you know, you go, I think it's 40,000, yeah, like 40,000 CC, and you only get like a half a copy of them. I think that is kind of like, you know, not great, but you're better off just buying the tickets as you go anyway, probably. What up, Brett? I love this OST, by the way. I believe this is AGL Metal Cooler. Yep, I got you. Yeah, it's definitely late. But we'll do our world tournament, do our summons, firm handshakes, the whole world works. I have to sneeze. Hold on. All right. How much damage? Completely situational. The first hit of a fight, he's gonna get lit up from a super, but from Omega, if he's in full power mode, he's like, you know, I don't know if invincible's the right word, but he's extremely tanky, yeah. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4, when you get him out to full power, is stupid. Your patience has almost been rewarded. We're getting close. It's not a wish thing, Ashish. They have a very, the schedule isn't that inconsistent. Tanabata is in a normal slot every year. God, my chair, I hate this chair so much. I think we have like 35 right now, so we'll be closer to like 60, 70 when we're done with this. I was chasing a Bulma featured got me. I did one of them little guaranteed featured steps. And of course, my guaranteed feature was Tech Caulifla, so. But I did pull an LR I was missing. I pulled Int Spirit Bomb Goku, go figure. Yeah, it says Super Saiyan 4 Goku in November. Got you. Did I get Bulma with yellow coins? No, I don't have any yellow coins. The plan was to buy Bulma with Carnival coins if she was on the banners for part 2, but no, we got the 8th anniversary units instead. Terrible opening rotation here, by the way. Just terrible. You would have to look and see when Trunks and Vegeta came out last year, and that'll give you your ballpark. If you see the frames drop, it's because I'm doing something on my tab or on my computer. Just one minute. Trunks and Vegeta on global. Of course, that doesn't help me. Because of the superhero thing. Just know he comes out in November, so like whenever November comes around, keep your eyes peeled. We'll have a very good timeline soon. That is right, Ashish. Yeah, the Gammas came out. Yeah, but he was earlier, like Ashish said, because the Gammas came out at like the end of October last year. And we don't have that this year. And like the thing with the Gammas were handled like very weirdly, like between the versions. Like I'm sure you guys remember. Okay, yeah, they got me, boys. I don't know if you can hear that. What's it called? Like, global players, and this isn't to be like, oh, global has it easy, right? But like, global players got to see the gammas before they could summon, right? Because they came out like a week early on JP for some reason. And so like, global had like a week to think about it. So November 4th, so that means Super Saiyan 4 Goku would be coming out in like 2 weeks. There you go. Trunks in 2 weeks. That makes sense. Those global cats, though, they get funky sometimes. Just when you think you got them figured out, boom! You wish for Super Saiyan 4 Goku? Well, if Trunks comes out beforehand, you'll be able to get more stones. I think type advantage right here, we can take a super. Not a super attack, but I'm gonna play it safe. Let's not be reckless in the prelims. Woo! There you go. Got the AGL version. There you go. You got the support Turles, the classic. Someone who's held it down since day one. Well, that's the summoning experience, you know? Can never pull the unit you want if you don't summon. We don't know, Maria. If I could give you a concrete answer, I would, but it's mostly just speculation right now. We have a timetable, but we know, like, within the month. That's, like, at the latest. Look at this boomer. I think he's running, is he running Chaozu and Jocko? No, he's not. No linkage, huh? Darn. We'll get legendary power, though. We staying hydrated over here. Oh, last a month to summon? I forget how long that banner goes. I don't think it's a month. The thing with that one is, like, the initial banner is going to come out, and then there's going to be a second banner that has the 8-year anniversary LRs on it, but that banner is more of like a trap. But you're going to have tickets to use on that one, so... I can look and see how long the Tanabata banner lasts. It lasted 3 weeks. Started June 30th and ended July 20th. So on on global, that would be like till December, roughly, depending on when it comes out. Okay. There you go. Cooler heads prevailed. His initial banner's 3 weeks, then the special version comes out. So, again, if you want Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you don't want to summon on that second banner. If you want to fall for the bait that they're dangling in front of you, like, ooh, look at all these cool LRs you can pull. How many stones does Trunks banner give? A banner gives no stones, buddy. The celebration, it's usually these. I don't really. It's like probably like a little over 100. You'll have whatever EZA you get. I don't know if they do stone counters on the wiki for celebrations like that. I'll look. Yeah, you have no reason to summon on that banner. Just use your tickets and see what happens, right? That banner is like, they're just trying to get you. Like, you see Goku, you see the 8th anniversary LRs, you're like, no way! And then you look, and you go look and you see like 40 featured units. I didn't forget about your Trunks thing, by the way. I'm trying to pull it up. A refreshing feeling, Dokkan Summer Campaign. So, we had the EZA battle for Trunks, for Launch and Oceania Shenron. We had a, let's see, a Trap Summer banner. We had the Girl banner. We had an EZA area return. The Peppy Gals thing returned. We had login bonuses, summer missions, the banner. We had a Dokkan event, so that's 2 right there. We had a new Dragon Ball story, so that's probably what, like 20 something right there. Battlefield, that's about 30, roughly. More EZA area stuff. Weekend summon, Vegeta's EZA, so that's 60 from the EZAs, roughly 68. Limited event, we had the Skill Orb event that was for like the Future Saga, Piccolo Strike, a support memory thing, a Super Battle Road, and a World Tournament. So yeah, it's a lot going on. So the girls' release would incline me to believe that the Trunks is coming, because Trunks came out after the girls did, and the Peppy Gals did in this campaign here. So that banner was live on July 31st, and the girls' banner was live... Wait, maybe I'm tripping. I think the order on this was messed up. Yeah, I lied. The girls came out after Trunks, I'm sorry. What EZAs do we get for the for Super Saiyan 4 Goku celebration? Good question. I forget. For a Tanabata, the EZAs, we got, oh, it was like, we got Baby. Oh, Base. That's not, he's, that's part of the Turles celebration, Maria. The EZA you guys are getting is the Go Bros. I believe that's it for that campaign, right? Cheer up, everyone. Super Dokkan campaign. Is that what this is? Yeah, the Turles one. So the EZAs are, It's just the Go Bros. Yeah. Just the Go Bros. The Tanabata celebration looked pretty good. I can go back to it. So if we just want to like review everything, we have oh, I see how they do these now. Okay. So we had it was actually pretty good, yeah. The Carnival banner for Omega, burst mode for the Omega Shenron event. We have the Omega Shenron stage of the Shadow Dragon event, so, you know, one of the hardest fights in the game. We have the Extreme Z battle for the GT EZAs being Kid Goku, Frieza, and Cell. We have the Baby EZA, the Baby EZA Legendary Summon. Obviously, you don't want to summon on that. Return of 2 GT story events, login bonuses, missions, the Purunga Dragon Ball campaign, always good. The Dokkan Fest with Trunks and Goku and Baby, obviously. The Tanabata banner, the trap that we were talking about. You also have wish strips, a Dokkan event. We have the GT Hero category summon. Obviously nothing. And all the Dokkan events are available every day, obviously. A new thing, a boss rush. A clash. And then we also have that thing. I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. I don't remember the name of this guy, but it was like, it was called like something like an entrance exam. And what you were looking to do was like nuke it. It's like a nuking event, so you want to use like GT Kid Goku most of the time. Beerus EZAs. Infinite Dragon Ball History gets a stage. There's a chain battle. There's Super Battle Road. A new stage in the EZA area. A new stage of Extreme Super Battle Road. We have Petan Battle. It's a lot. I mean, it's a big... Tanabata is a big campaign. Yeah, it's good. It's not like crossing like best celebration ever territory, but it's very good. And remember, everything that I listed isn't available in like one day. It's like over the course of the whole thing. And there's also a, I don't know if I said it, but there's a support memory, like a support memory boost stage. So, which one is this? Let me look. So, I believe it's the one with, like, it's the GT Goku one. It's full. Yes, it's very good, Maria. Waiting for is LR Super Vegeta and LR Super Gogeta. Yeah, Super Vegeta would definitely come first. Because he came out 10 months earlier. Yeah, Super Vegito's EZA can be very good. All we're looking for, in my opinion, is like when you transform into Vegito, we just got to be able to take normals. The expectation that they're going to be able to like tank supers from the hardest hitting boss in the game, I think is just too much. But if you're going to be able to take normals for like 50, 60k rather than like 300k, I think we're in a good spot. I'm not saying that taking normals for 60k is good, but I am saying that when in Vegito compared to what he is now, that would be a significant upgrade. It's just to the point where they can't die, like just from normals alone. That's really what I'm looking for from that EZA. Vegito to be at 1 million defense. I don't know about that. Maybe after Super. But just like spawning in with 1 mil defense, I doubt it. He does too much attack. Because Vegito's because like damage doesn't really matter these days, but I'm pretty sure Vegito's damage, like, if you can actually, like, see it, is still pretty impressive. Because his crits, like, his counters hit very hard. They can crit and hit for, like, 2.5 million or something like that, and you do, like, 5 or 6 of those, that adds up really quickly. Damn it. It was a misinput. If Boo Bros have 1 million defense, can they take a super? No. Also depends on the boss. Can they take a super from Omega? Yes. Can they take one from Zamasu? No. Because they also don't have any gimmicks. Like, a defensive stat alone these days is not enough. You gotta have some type of damage reduction. You have to have some type of guard. You have to have some type of dodge chance. Because, like, a number alone just isn't enough now, because... You know, 1 million defense, when supers are hitting for 2.4 million, that's still going to do 1 million damage. Imagine the day we see Vegito's EZA. Yeah, probably. I think that the path for him to be good is easy, though. Like... Like I said, if I see him take, like, 40k from a normal, I'm okay with that. Because by the time he EZAs, teams are probably going to be like creeping around 900k HP. LR Gogeta needs to be a defensive tank. Yeah, I guess. These Dokkan devs. I don't know. They the thing is when it comes to like major Dokkan Fest LR EZAs, if just spitballing and freestyling here, I think their hit rate has been pretty good. The Super Saiyan 4s were good when they came out, right? The 5-year EZAs were very good. The Go Bros a little bit suspect. But their attack numbers are insane. It's just defensively is not enough. To say they're a total miss, I disagree. The third years, I think, yeah, the third years were good, but the 4 years were so much better that they made them look not that great. I don't think their dodge chance was enough. What is it, like rare chance or something like that, or medium chance to dodge? That's not enough. And then obviously the 5th years are some of the best EZAs they've ever done. AGL Gohan is insane. Cell, especially when he transforms, is extremely good. All they got to do is like give him guard or a little damage reduction. Like it's not like a ton to make him good. But the thing is he also has a good skeleton in base because he has innate damage reduction. Maybe they make him like a defensive stacker in base, like. Is there a world where we read the EZA and they suck? Absolutely. Is it a guarantee? No. I think it also comes down to what your expectations are. Like, are you expecting them to become a top 2 unit when they EZA? Then you're probably going to be disappointed. Are you expecting them to become serviceable? Then you'll probably be alright with it. I'm casually saving till 9th Annie, yeah. I tried my luck with Bulma being featured, but other than that, yeah, we're not summoning on like complete garbage. Like, I did not summon for 17 and 18. The 6-year anti-EZAs during 9 years is very likely. It'd be pretty surprising if it didn't happen, IMO. He'll just be able to bob and weave. They're gonna give him 100% chance to dodge. Trust. Be the greatest EZA ever? It's possible. But without damage reduction innately, I don't know. He has to get hit 3 times and go into a turn under some HP threshold. I forget what it is off the top of my head. Problem is, in today's day and age, if that UI Goku gets hit 3 times, you're probably just dead. He doesn't have one of those revivals you can 100%. Yeah, exactly. 3 turns. Yeah, I like it. Early on, he's untouchable. And he's also doing 35 million attack stats, guaranteed crits. Easy. Guaranteed dodge with the active skill. That's possible. Turn 4, he gets guaranteed dodge. I think that's good. That's actually like a realistic idea. Defense for every dodge, yeah, that too. There's a lot of things they could do. That's the beauty of it, right? Am I setting myself up for failure or for disappointment? Absolutely. Yeah, I think the big thing with him is his damage reduction can't reset every turn. I think it should just like stay at whatever after he takes all the hits. Would help his long-term viability. Especially considering a unit like 17 and 18 can get the defense like super high on some of these units now. Like God Goku and Hit can hit like an insane high defensive stat now. We just gotta cope and hope that the next hardest fight in the game doesn't have an AoE. When can we speculate? We could speculate right now, we could speculate tomorrow, we could speculate the day before. All until we get like a V-jump confirmation or a stream confirmation. The speculation will last until we know. We could speculate when, we could speculate on the 13-year anniversary if we want to. Who's gonna tell me no, right? Good that World Tournament is not on global. It's coming. It is part of the Trunk celebration, if I read that correctly. You can run from it, you can dread it, but World Tournament is inevitable. 10 wins in a row. Woo! We're having so much fun. It's a movie. Ooh, I see a bonus chance. When I said it was a movie, I wasn't lying. Can we expect anything good for New Year's? Yeah, probably. New Year's is a stone trap for the anniversary for JP players, usually. Now, most of the time with New Year's, the units aren't better than the anniversary units like Orange Piccolo was with the GT Duo and the Boo Duo, but, you know, I digress. Skip New Year's? I mean, if you want. Need a new skip new unit movie. Yeah, the sync is possible, but we just don't know yet. The only way we'll be able to tell is if we're told. Probably tell us by New Year's. That is definitely possible, because I believe they do a special stream for that. Yes. But I feel like they would want to implement the sync like before a major celebration like that. But what do I know? Anything is possible with that for sure. I'm trying to set this up so my cord does not have it as much stress on it. Because y'all know, some of you probably saw my last cord. Not in the best shape. Alright. They would be releasing banner. Well, I mean, they have a like a normal schedule for that. Yeah. Yeah, it's just because the sync isn't ready yet. Like that's why I think like the 9th anniversary is wishful thinking. Like I'm not gonna tell you it's not possible, but it's like them announcing it on the stream and then just like having it ready to go within like the next 4 months, I think is ambitious. Like, let's not forget who we're talking about here. The global Dokkan team can't even copy and paste properly, so. I wouldn't expect a complete like overhaul, right? Maybe for the Trunk Celebration Arena. It's not all of them will be available at that time. But I believe you can buy like a ton of Easy A keys in the Baba shop. I don't know if that's only on global, but I was able to buy like 200 with my Incredible Gems. Trunks is not the thank you celebration. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is. Trunks on Global was part of the Refreshing Summer campaign. Whatever that means. Ooh, another bonus, nice. Let me plug my phone in here before we get to dangerous battery territory. Yeah, I saw that. We're moving. We're about halfway there already in an hour, yeah. We take those. It's firm handshakes across the board, for sure. Again, the less time that I gotta do this, the better. Not that I'm in like a huge rush, but Gogeta Blue and Beast Gohan, I doubt it. I feel like the next time we get a Beast Gohan, it's going to be part of like a superhero themed celebration. They're not just gonna like toss superhero out. Again, I'm not to say it's not possible, but oh boy. Fun stuff, fun stuff. I have to pay attention with this. Okay. We have LR Beast Gohan, guys. We don't need another one. Rerun of 3rd anniversary. I mean, most of the time with these odd years, they tend to be fusions, so don't be surprised, you know? There we go. That's some damage right there. Ooh-wee. 14 mil crit. We like that. We do. We do. Do I remember? Of course. Part 2 androids. Easy A's I kind of forget off the top of my head, but I do know that we got what's it called? The we got like Infinite Dragon Ball History and stuff like that. That was fun. That was like the debut of that event. It depends, Maria. Most of the time the answer is yes, but sometimes the units tend to age pretty well. The GT Duo, it depends on how hard these bosses hit going forward. Because the 8th NELRs are not useless right now. They are just not as good. So. Usually I'd say the span for a unit to become useless is usually like 1.5 to 2 years. Because there's a difference between bad and completely useless, right? Because the GT Duo is always going to have a little bit of use with their revival. Or their standby, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, Piccolo's a bit of an anomaly. Unit do I like that's trash? STRUI Goku. Well, the thing this year is that the jump from in power creep just wasn't as significant as it was last year. Like the 7-year power creep was insane. Like we look at something like, you know, the red zone coming out and stuff like that. This year we just didn't have that. The Shadow Dragon event wasn't like significantly harder than the red zone was compared to how the red zone was with the God event. So you got to remember that too. 6th anniversary LRs were good for a year. Kind of. Yeah, but then the 7-year anniversary came out and then boom! 6 years were like almost dead. Like a freight train. Yeah, I agree. AGL UI Goku was always better than full power Frieza. Yeah, but full power Frieza also, you know, when you look at the bar of the content in the game at the time, in terms of like what was difficult, quote unquote, we had like collection of epic battles. The GT Goku event was still kind of tricky. We had the Vegeta event, which still was hard at that time. The last phase hit very hard and lowered your defense, and stuff like that. And disabling dodge in those phases made UI Goku tough. But really, the best unit for that at that time was like, you know, somebody like what was it? Like a defensive stacker, like AGL Gohan was extremely good in there. Tech Gogeta was really good in the Vegeta event. LVE was hard. Yeah, it was. Well, it's like what made it most of the time like the difficulty from those type of events comes from the category missions. So it's like having to beat it with a worthy rivals team at the time where you're running like PyCon and Nail. That's where things get tricky, right? Because what you would want to do if you just wanted to complete it is you run like the turtle mode hybrid Saiyans team, and that would make it pretty easy. It's like a team that just stacks defense but has like 360k HP or something like that. That was kind of what you wanted to do if you just wanted to win. All right, Ashish, thanks for hanging out, bud. Appreciate you. Who's going to pick up the void that Ashish left? He's kind of carrying chat. But yeah, Vegeta event. That one was interesting, right? But like my point was with that was like a lot of the stuff right there with full power Frieza is that he had like guaranteed crits against Goku's at the time, and around that worldwide download celebration there was still a decent amount of fights in the game that had Goku's floating around and that would have like guaranteed crits on, right? Compared to, you know, Goku needing like a Frieza to get the guaranteed crit, which did make it tricky. And the fact that a stacking on the 18 key, which wasn't always a guarantee with that Frieza, was also kind of annoying compared to the 12 key that Goku had. With those guaranteed additionals and stuff like that, you could easily just farm stacks with Namek Goku. His EZA could be interesting, I guess. I hope he's good, because it's a super fun unit still. His animations are extremely good. His active skill is almost as good as it gets. Stuff like that, so... Hopefully his EZA is good, but with no defensive gimmicks, it's going to be tricky. He's just a stacker. So we'll see. Because the new kind of meta that the game has shifted to is a sort of like... The units are like, the bosses are at full, like they're ready to go, like it's on site, right? Like that super's hitting you for 1,000,000 right away. Compared to where it used to be, where it was like, you know, you could kind of flirt around with it a little bit. Better tank Boo Duo or Oob in the standby? That's a good question. I think it's I would say that Oob is more useful because he has 70% defensive support, but they are very similar. So long as you get like the proper amount of orbs that you need, you're really not going to notice a difference. They're just not going to take damage if you do things properly. I guess technically, if you want to go by like the hardest fight in the game right now, if you want to go by that metric, it would be the Boo Duo, because they'd be type neutral in the second phase of the Zamasu fight compared to, you know, Oob being type disadvantage. But again, if you get the proper stuff, you're really not going to notice a difference, in my opinion. I'm assuming you're talking about the Boo Duo and standby because you're talking about Oob, because otherwise it's not even close. If you're just talking like a base Boo Duo, yeah, like base Boo Duo literally just can't take supers at all. From almost anything. In orbs, you need to get 3 type orbs. Just of any to get the guard you need. Yeah, if you don't get the guard, he can look very suspect. But you also need to get like a couple rainbow orbs with the Boo Duo as well to get their defensive procs that they need. And Oob also is an orb changer, but if you guys watch when I use him, a lot of the time he just changes orbs that you can't get. And it's very frustrating. Because you want to throw him in slot 1 to be the tank, and then you like have to kind of flirt with him and move him around a little bit. Where it's like, oh, put him in slot 2, and then it's like, oh, there's the super in slot 1. But I couldn't tank it, so I had to move him. Oh, come on. For real, game? This is what we're doing. They swear they're funny. Do you ever get the additional? Sometimes, not often. Because I think I have like a little bit in the hidden potential system. Just the way they have it set up right now is just, it is tough to get it. Unless you have dupes in them, but mine's only 55%, so. I am not commonly getting an additional super with him, though. Let me play this safe, just because I feel like they're going to have some funny business and we're not going to get the kill on that. But the additional is nice in fights where you can get an attack lowering. Boom, there we go. 13 million points. Not bad, not bad. We only need to do about 10 more. That's not bad. What a pleasant change, huh? Because I'm pretty sure, like, we would barely be, like, right now, we'd barely even be at the point where we'd be able to do the 30 million, or the 30 multiplier. But instead, we've just been doing it the whole time. It's such a nice little, like, time save. Yes, 100%, Marie. Especially if you're somebody that isn't spending on stones. You should almost, like, if you're a free-to-play player, dupe chasing, like, unless it's, like, a huge celebration, I'd say is never smart. Unless the banner is super high value. But the thing with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku is the banner, aside from like Trunks and... Let me look at it. Because again, I think it's going to stay exactly the same as it was on JP. And if there is a change, it would be like with the... it would be very minute, right? If we go to stones, go to page 3, page 4, page 5. Here we go. So this banner, it has... Yeah, this just isn't a banner. I'm looking at it right now. This isn't a banner you want to chase for like a dupe on, because unless you literally have none of it, it's like we have we'll just go from the bottom to the top. We have full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who is okay after he's easy A's. He can counter supers and has very high attack stats still. You have the blue boys who need an easy A, but they suck. You have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the same thing, needs an easy A, but he sucks. We have Tech Gogeta, same thing, easy A, sucks right now, has a scouter, I guess. Trunks and Vegeta are still very good, borderline top 10. I'd say a little bit like towards this in the 8 to 10 range. You have Pan, who's obviously the GOAT. We have AGL Gamma 2, STR Gamma 1. Good units, right? Not like carry you through the Omega fight good, but still solid. And then Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who I'm a huge fan of. And then Baby as the banner unit. So it's like, you know, if we look at the featured units, there's like a... I'd say I'd chalk Gamma 2 up to be an L, but Gamma 1 not as much as 1. So it's like 4 out of the 10 featured units on this banner are just L's. 500 red coins for Vegeta Trunks. Try to get them for my future team. Vegeta and Trunks are still a very good coin purchase unless you're missing other units. Like if you have Orange Piccolo, you have the Worldwide Download Celebration LRs. I think Vegeta and Trunks is a fine coin pickup, because they also have a very vast leader skill that's going to be helpful in other stuff, where the Bond and Parent-Child team is extremely versatile. There's a lot you can do with it, especially when you throw in the Future Saga aspect of it as well. There's just a lot you can do with it. But like if you're missing Orange Piccolo, you're missing... I guess it's like, honestly, the only unit that I would say, like, I would coin over Vegeta and Trunks at this point with red coins. Maybe somebody like, maybe not even the GT Duo, I guess, yeah. Again, and I don't know, like I said, I don't know your account inside and out. I don't know everything you have, everything you're missing. The only unit I would say definitively you should coin over them is Orange Piccolo if you don't have them. But if you do, then yeah, like Trunks and Vegeta are a fine pickup. But also, I don't know, like, yeah, so it would be on that banner. I was going to say I don't know when they're coming back, but it's going to be on that banner. Again, yeah, I don't really see them changing anything, because have any of these units, like, come out recently over on Global? Because, like, the Gammas weren't on those banners. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I mean, he's 3 years old at this point. Like, his Easy A is right around the corner. I can't obviously give you a guaranteed space for it, but... he'll Easy A before you know it. The same thing with the blue boys. They could be any day. because they're over, you know, 3 years and 4 months now. So we're starting to reach that easy A window for a lot of these like 2020 units. And I believe some have already easy A'd from 2020, so that's pretty incredible, huh? That's about when I got into the game, during the 5-year. Like, that's when I really, like, picked that up for JP. That's this account still that I'm using right now. Of course. Every unit comes back. When, we don't know. What you have to do to estimate returns is find the unit from the last year that released in that spot and then find when they returned, right? Unless it's like a safe spot, right? Like the Saiyan Day unit is always going to come back on the next year's Saiyan Day. Same thing goes for Tanabata. The anniversaries. But like these filler TURs, you kind of just got to find them, right? But yeah, don't panic on the the androids re-releasing. They definitely will. So we're off to a pretty good start here. We're at like what, like already local rank 1, global 900. Obviously that's going to fall significantly, but we're moving and we're grooving for sure. The expectation with the tickets when we'll be summoning here, whenever we're done, is always High School Gohan. That's like the unit that I've like. Obviously he's well aged out at this point, but who knows? I don't want to have to wait till his Easy A to get a copy of him. Oh boy, it is quiet tonight, huh? It is late. Well, maybe I'll come back and run some more runs tomorrow, later on today. We'll see how things go. Again, initial stream is always like we do the same routine where we get all the missions that I care about and then we do the summons and then we, you know, firm handshake it out from there. But we're, like I said, like we're nowhere near wrapping up at this point, but we're also like moving pretty quick. Like we're already at, you know, almost 15 out of the 20 or the 23 million that I'm looking for. So Again, so it'd be like probably 2.5 hours, roughly right around there with the summons included. So very nice, efficient, right? It's extremely relieving that we don't have to do all like the filler for the World Tournament, where it's like, you know, do the one-time multiplier and stuff like that. It's just like, all right, come on. It just shows me that they can at least listen to feedback with this mode. And it's baby steps, right? We get a World Tournament update and we get pity in the same kind of like time frame. All the little complaints that we've had for years are starting to come together here. Version syncing, pity, World Tournament better. Getting there. It's not perfect, but it's getting there. A change that makes the game a little bit more enjoyable is always going to be a good one, right? The pity system is really good. I don't think anybody was expecting 1,000 stones to be the metric, right? And most of the time, it's going to be under that, because there is a very good chance that you will have at least one character that's rainbowed that you'll end up pulling, right? So there's a good chance you probably get 30 to 40 coins right there, and that'll save you, you know, 5 to 6 multis like in the long run. So to me, it's closer to something, maybe not 5 to 6, but maybe like 3 to 4. It's gonna more be like 800 stones, 850 stones for pity, which is really good. Compared to the expectation, which would have been like 1,500 to 2,000. It's significant. It definitely is. I have a video of you know, if you're here, I did a rebrand summon video where I just like talked about the pity system and stuff like that for like 8 minutes and then just ended it with a single. Yeah, like whenever we get that change, like if it ever comes to Dokkan Fest, that's such a game changer. Like it really is. If you can plot around like worldwide and anniversary pity like yearly, that makes like that makes saving so much easier. Because then, like, you know, right? Where it's like, why would I summon on this when I know I only need 1,000 to get a copy of the anniversary LR, or I know I need 1,000 for the worldwide unit I want. Alright, so right here we'll just try and knock out type advantage. Team is all LRs too, which is annoying. 4K for the 4 units? Yeah, exactly. That's pretty good. Like 4K to guarantee all 4 of the units, right? Like that's really good. But I more see it as like 1K to pick and choose one that you want, right? But like for a whale or something like that, yeah, that's good. But I think it is a little bit wishful thinking to just be like, oh yeah, we're also gonna get like get this on Dokkan Fest sometime soon, right? We'll see if it returns. You know, it's like if it just stays the legendary carnival format, then forever, then whatever, right? Or not the carnival, but just like legendary summons in general. Oh well, at least it's like, again, the gate has been opened now. That's the most important part, in my opinion. Get pity for the trunks? No, I don't think so, because I don't think they're gonna do it for a Dokkan Fest this soon. I think right now they're kind of just dry running the concept, and they'll see how it performs and stuff like that, and then go moving forward, right? Because it was the same thing that we thought with because I think if you remember back to when you said you're a newer player, but the carnival format was debuted around the worldwide celebration of last year, where they do like you know, the new like the carnival coins and stuff like that, and we were thinking that that was going to be like the new format where it was a Dokkan festival and then a carnival, but then they just went back to dual Dokkan Fest for part 1. So They must have saw something they didn't like and just went back to the normal format that we're used to. But like maybe the pity system like way overperforms on the legendary summoner. Like what could it do for a Dokkan Fest? And then when Dokkan Fest Chi-Chi comes out and way overperforms because of the pity, maybe it translates to major celebrations as well. So. Again, this is also me talking in best case scenario. It is possible that they like just lose money compared to the normal system and they just don't do it anymore. But I don't think that's the case. I think it'll stay with legendary summons for a bit before it moves to Dokkan Fests. And we don't get that many legendary summons anymore. That was kind of the kicker with Bulma. That it's like, if you don't get Bulma now, there's a good chance you're not going to get another chance for a good while. Ooh, all right. I can get Bulma when she returns on Golden Week. Nice. Yeah, I mean, she's featured on the Ribrianne banner, so whenever that banner runs for Global. Not summoning on it? Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you can ever get up to 500 yellow coins, you'd be ready to go. Or gold coins, whatever you want to call them. That was all big brain right there. I had to find the orbs to get the AoE. There you go, Turles. Yeah, go ahead, bud. Do your additional. I get it. I do. I do. AGL LR Boo good? No. I mean, he's fine, I guess. You'd probably need to use key up items, and you'd also need what's it called? His animation takes too long. Because the thing is like, you know, I really can't like oversell, or not even like sell it enough to you that there is a significant gap between Majunior and the next guy. There's really, if you have him, there's no reason to just not run to him and just let him do the work for you. Like, not having to click or you know, pop the orbs and stuff like that is such a time saver. Yeah, I mean, you saw on that last run, I got unlucky and I had to, but yeah, I mean, he's fine. It's just you probably have to do some jump through some hoops to make him efficient, right? Because he needs the 18 key to get the AoE, which is always annoying because it's harder to, obviously it's going to be harder to get the 18 key than the 12 key with a unit like that. Because that is one of the things, right? It's like the time, right? That is a big deal. That's why, you know, tech grade 8 Vegeta is not the best, but he also works very well with Nappa and Vegeta and Nappa. So that's why I bring him. Because it's easy to get the AoE out of Vegeta if I do that. Like, you could run Spirit Bomb Goku. Spirit Bomb Goku would probably be fine in here, but again, that animation is slow. So you don't want to bring him. Because, like, the thing about World Tournament is, like, it's not about, like, obviously it's about getting points, but it's also about the time that it takes to get those points, right? Speed is everything. That's why running a unit like STR, like that banner unit, STR Piccolo, is very good because he's doing guaranteed crits and the animation is fast. The AoE is going boom, 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 boom. Like, it's not like a pause in between every time. How you doing, Goku 1202? Ah, shit. It was a misinput. I meant to grab those other orbs. I'm doing alright. Just getting through this World Tournament. Getting enough to get all the tickets and then we done. I'll do the other stuff off camera. Some movie related just to get, yeah, for real, I get that. As someone who does, you know, when you do content, you have to have that muted because that's just like a fat copyright and a claim and a half, right? They're just trying to set us up out here. Video popped up. Yeah, sometimes that's what it does. If you like Dokkan shenanigans, there you go. We partake in those. The game's in a bit of a quiet period. I should be streaming myself. I got you. Nice. Yeah, if you got a setup for it, knock yourself out, right? When you get that 10-hour live stream, I don't know. I'd have to plan it. I can't just do 10 hours on a whim. Most I've done is 8. Technically nothing. It would just be like, oh, today I'm doing a 10-hour stream. You know, it's that's a commitment. That's basically a whole day. Longest I've streamed Dokkan, 8 hours. I think it was like 8.5. Yeah. What was I doing? Good question. I already forget. Whole lot of tomfoolery, I'm sure. I mean, the VOD's on the channel. I genuinely don't know. What? Oh, I know. Okay, I got you. I got you. I was like mad confused, but it was because we lost multiple enemies. That's why I couldn't do the second one. Top 3 favorite units. AGLUI Goku's on that list. Probably Super Saiyan 4 Goku's on that list. Orange Piccolo probably, just because how good he is. I'm a big fan of the Vegito portion of the, you know, the new worldwide unit. Base is just okay though, obviously. Nothing too crazy, unfortunately. Yeah. 9th Annie. Again, it'll come down to, it's all situational, right? The 9th, that's a 10-hour stream could be tomorrow. It would have to be, I'd have to coordinate it, I'd have to plan it, I'd have to have things to do. Just playing Dokkan for 10 hours with no, like, script is very hard to do. Not even a script, just an agenda, right? It's something that, like, just a routine, right? An itinerary. Just doing it on a whim, very hard to do. The merge is obviously extremely healthy for the game. It just comes down to when it's going to be, is where things get a little bit dicey. Because I think people have this expectation it's going to be the 9th anniversary, and then there will be like a wave of disappointment if it's not. And I just don't know if the global team is going to be able to handle that. By the 9th anniversary. And again, we don't know. Nobody knows what's going on behind the scenes, right? But obviously the change is for the better. Really just long overdue at this point. The next worldwide celebration, I could see that. It's very seamless to do it that way. But then the problem becomes the catch-up period, right? How does the international version, how do they get the units that they're missing in that time frame, right? Because there will still be some Dokkan Fest they don't have. There'll be like a yellow coin LR that they don't have. And just throwing them all on one banner just would, like, it sounds like kind of cool, but at the same time, just be like, ugh, no thank you. You just have to skip it. But if you want to just like bite the bullet and catch up just like that, that could be a way to do it. But that's probably missing out on a lot of yeah, well, I mean, but that's also like, I mean, what are they gonna say? Like, we're not really trying. Like, this anniversary is gonna suck. I wouldn't really take them saying we want to make this the best anniversary at face value. It's just like that. I would take that at face value. Excuse me. I personally, you know, I'm in like a pretty common opinion that I think it's going to be Super Vegito and Super Gogeta, and then Super Vegito will have 2 swords like this Vegito does. But it really could be anything. I mean, I think the safe pick is fusions because odd years always tend to be fusions, indirectly or directly, right? Because the 7th year was like sneakily double Gogeta, right? It wasn't just like outright double Gogeta, but it still was. Yeah. Dokkan original animations, if we can stay on the path of them looking like Vegetos and not Goku in hits, we'll be ready to go. It just expands the life, it just makes the lifespan even longer. Dragon Ball Daima, I'm not super excited about it myself, but I'm also going to say give it a chance, right? It could be super fun. I'll give Toriyama the benefit of the doubt until proven otherwise, right? I mean, Z for sure. I like Super a lot. I like Super more the most, I think. You'd probably then, you know, you put Dragon Ball up there and then GT and then Daima we can't really evaluate yet. I think the premise of Daima might be the worst, but again, I think writing it off is just ignorant. Just being like, yeah, this is gonna suck. I think that's dumb. I'm not looking forward to summoning for LR Goku and Supreme Kai, though. I will say that. The 4 series question? Okay. I mean, I answered that, right? Z, Super, Dragon Ball GT. And you could definitely argue Dragon Ball over Super for sure. Z is mostly just coming from a nostalgia standpoint. It's just what I grew up on, right? Oh, sagas. Okay, that's a good one. I think the 23rd World Tournament is my favorite portion of Dragon Ball. Z is definitely the Frieza saga. GT would have to be the Baby saga, and then Super would be... I'm gonna say Tournament of Power. Yeah, I like that. It was between that and Goku Black. It's very close, though. Why Frieza Saga? I just think that's Toriyama's best work, like, across the board. I like the plot, I like the fights, the character development is good. Everybody, like, kind of has their own thing going on. You know, we get it is a lot of just wait for Goku, but it's also not. I mean, obviously the whole premise is wait for Goku, but like that's hard to get around. But favorite hero and villain, just Goku and Frieza. Nothing. I like Goku Black a lot, but I think I just prefer Frieza in terms of like what a Dragon Ball villain is. But like you think about how like, you know, or like Piccolo and Gohan and Krillin all kind of like, you know, ended up losing to significantly more powerful opponents, but all kind of had like their thing, right? Where, you know, Piccolo gets like the one up on Frieza, even if it is for just a second. And Gohan has plenty of his moments. Krillin being the, you know, the driving spark behind the Super Saiyan and all that. Yeah, I kind of keep up with the manga. Once I figured out it was a retelling of Superhero, I kind of tuned out. And I don't think the Granola stuff was the best work that they've done. I think the premise was extremely promising, but they just failed to deliver. Baby Saga or Goku Black? More forms, more fusions. But I do think the Baby Saga is very good. Favorite Goku form. That one's tough. Oh no, for me it's UI at the moment. Then for Frieza, it's just the classic final form. Can't go wrong with that one. I think if I had to rank Frieza's by like forms, it'd probably be like final form, Golden Frieza, full power, first form, second form, third form. I'd say is be the rankings I would do if I just had to freestyle it without thinking that much. I prefer Golden on the premise that it's the symbolism behind it, and then you know, I guess we'll count Black Frieza too. I'd put Black Frieza over Golden Frieza for sure. Just because, like, you know, he just comes up in the manga. He's like, yo, what's up, guys? And just one-shots this guy that they're struggling to beat in their big forms and stuff like that. Yeah. We got business to take care of, Towelettes. Chance to change anything in the... Oh, man, that's tough. That is so tough. I could give you some thoughts, but I don't think I could give you like a definitive answer on that one right off the top of my head. I think a fun like what if you could play with is what if Gohan like caught the Patara earring. Man, that is I don't know. It's like you change one thing and it's just like the whole plot after that goes downhill, right? Like, you can't just be like, what's the word? You can't just be like, oh, Vegeta doesn't let Cell transform, right? Because then you miss out on so much. Yeah, that's a tough one. Because I just, like, I don't really think I would change anything. I guess maybe the ending to the Future Trunks arc. I think I would get rid of the Zeno button and just let Trunks take his W and be done with it. That'd be one way that I think I would go about it. I'd let Hit have a little bit more time in the arena in the Tournament of Power. I'd do that. But these are just my gripes more than something I think needs to be changed, right? I do not stream every night. When the game is busy, I stream more, but right now it's a little bit slow. I'm more of like an every other day, every few days type of guy. But if the demand's there, it's a matter of that, right? Everybody likes dopamine of viewer numbers and stuff like that. But streaming at 4 a.m. is suboptimal for sure. So you know how that goes. Add Venom to Dragon Ball. I appreciate that, bud. Yeah, add Venom to Dragon Ball. There you go. I'm trying to think who is... Babbidi's kind of like Venom for Vegeta, right? He's his demons talking to him. He's like, yeah, but you want to be evil, don't you? Really down to earth. Yeah, I appreciate that, but it's pretty easy to interact with me in this stream format because the chat isn't going a million miles a minute. It also carries the content because I can just read stuff and talk about it. The United States. Majin Piccolo. How would that work? In what world would Piccolo just be like? Because Isn't it like you have to have like a shred of evil in your heart, right? Isn't that kind of like the word, like the gist of it? Because I guess Piccolo does, right? Come on, there we go. Majin Goku Black. Yeah, that just don't make any sense now. That's like the alternate timeline where Trunks doesn't take care of business with Deborah. Yeah. Majin Oolong for sure. Roshi would be done. Yeah, I bet the Supreme Kai probably really liked the Trunks timeline. He's like, yo, Trunks, this guy's a threat. He's like, okay, let's go get rid of him. It's not about the, I want to test my strength business. He's like, I'm fighting for my life. I don't know, the Supreme Kai seemed a little in over his head. I forget who I was talking to about this, but like, the whole time during that saga, like, Supreme Kai could not believe what he was watching with the Saiyans, right? He's like, how the hell are these guys so strong? Everything that seems to be a threat is not a threat. He was only right about Majin Buu, that was it. I think we're getting a little out of control with our deviant art fanfiction here, with our Majin Cells and our Majin Goku Blacks. We gotta stay to the confines of the Buu saga, you know? I think Majin Oolong would definitely be on Demon Time, though. Isn't Mr. Satan, like, kind of evil? Like, all he does is con people. That's kind of evil. I guess, yeah. I think at that point, I mean, it's like, it's tough to say, right? I think Vegeta was really the only guy that it would have worked on. Because Vegeta has a pride and ego issue at the same time. Babidi just hit him in the right string, right? He's like, yo, you want to be stronger than Goku? He's like, bet. I want to beat his ass. Yeah, I think that's why I was saying, like, I guess it could work, right? Right, the androids are just like, yo, thanks. And they're just evil due to programming, though. It is a little bit different, but I do get what you're saying. It definitely makes sense. Yeah, Katomi, you missed it earlier. We were talking about... Oh, no. But we were talking about it earlier. It's trauma? Yeah, I mean, that is part of it too, right? we were talking about the Super Saiyan 4 Goku banner, and we are like, who's on the things, and then we were like, who's on the banner? We got like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he sucks. Tech Gogeta, he sucks. I covered for Pan though. I was like, Pan, she's the GOAT, and then we just moved on, right? I didn't elaborate. I was like, Pan, GOAT. Don't ask questions. Let me, I'm gonna see. I don't think my mic is gonna pick this up. But I'm gonna start filling this Brita a little bit. Hold on, let me make sure you guys can't hear this. It's very far away from the mic. You shouldn't be able to hear it. If you can hear that, I need a new microphone. There we go. Okay. There's no way. I gotta hydrate when this stream is done, so I was like, let me get ahead of that. Gotta get hydrated and motivated. Alright. Oh, we're almost done. We gotta win like 2 more. Oh, what a W update, huh? So, usually with these, it's like, you gotta win like 27 to get to like 23 mil. I mainly, if we want to talk about Dragon Ball games, I mainly play Xenoverse 2 in terms of other games. Legends, I kind of play, not really. Fighters, I don't play. Obviously, we're all waiting for Tenkaichi 4. Fighters, I'm too much of a bitch to play because it takes a little bit of hand-eye coordination. Budokai 3, yeah, that's my favorite game in terms of the older ones. It's that one, and then Tenkaichi 3, because I'm basic. I like Tenkaichi 1 over 2. I like Budokai 2 a lot. Xenoverse 1 is extremely nostalgic just because it was like the first game that I had gotten back into in a long time, because Ultimate Tenkaichi was a flop. Battle of Z I didn't really play, and it didn't really look that good either. The Raging Blast series was fun. Raging Blast 3 will probably be one of those ones that just never comes to fruition, but just nostalgia. Tenkaichi 2 I didn't have as much time with. Tenkaichi 1 I did. I think because as a kid the disc broke. And I just was never able to really play it that much compared to 1. But this is like the PS2 era, man. We're talking I'm 6, 7, 8 years old at that point. I was a jit. That's the way to put it, right? What a lucky break here with attacks, though, huh? Oh boy, okay. So we need to start thinking. We're getting close to ticket time. So if the biggest W we could possibly take is Yamcha and Puar. Just because that's an LR I'm missing. But again, that is extremely wishful thinking. So if my consolation prizes would be like High School Gohan, I don't even like know like that Tech Gohan would be good. The Super Saiyan one, just because he's a stacker and who knows, he'll get his Dokkan Awakening. He might be really good. Yeah, me too. I don't have him yet. He's obviously aged, but I'd like to get a copy before the EZA, so that way I can rainbow him easier. Because that is the beauty. Like, technically, we are going to be able to get, like, all the World Tournament units because of that. What would be a great... honestly, I think they did a really good job with the local reward. I think LR Pilaf is dope. You know, the buddy of mine, I think he's still here. You know, we had just talked recently about how like any type of pilaf would be dope, and this was kind of like worst case scenario because, you know, free to play world tournament tends to not really be that good, but hey, it is nice that we just have it, right? Especially considering it's the pilaf gang and not just pilaf. Pretty cool. I mean, like it's just really like any when global gets pilaf, yeah. Well, just remember you can only get 2 copies initially, so 1 local isn't too bad. It just depends on who's in your bracket, right? Sometimes people are assholes and don't go away. Those are always the worst. It's like, man, you're really gonna make me grind 150 million points to get local 1? You serious, dude? But I've reached the can't be asked for that. I'll get my copy and be happy with it. The overall unit, yeah, I've done that twice. The tournament where it was like the trunks from the BoJack movie, and then the tournament where it was Nappa was the prize. I believe that was the one where Piccolo got his easy A, so it was a very competitive tournament. And I think I finished top 600 in that one, but that was rough. It was like 250 million points. All right, so I guess we could just look at it real quick. Again, I'm not really too concerned with it, but in terms of local, yeah, I've got a guy that's on the heels, but this is also like, you know, initial starting for the tournament, so it's like nothing too crazy. I got a couple people on the friends list that are some gamers. This guy's up to 100 right now. I don't know how he's 7 million points ahead. I basically started when it dropped and haven't stopped. Interesting, but whatever. I'm not gonna ask. When Tao dropped, yeah. BoJack Trunks and yeah, I should have done the Tech Gohan, but I didn't for some reason. I only got him with 1 dupe. It was probably because I was working at that time. It was like right before I moved back up to school, but I was working a job at that point. And it's like, hey, I don't have 7-8 hours a day to throw at this right now. Let me get my missions and be done with it, you know? Yeah, I'm in university. Damn it. Yeah, I appreciate that. Alright, my junior, I'm doing your super attack. That's kind of cursed. That's that 55% kicking in for you. I feel like I'm on a cloud. Why is that? Football at Dokkan University, exactly. First team all defense, baby. Comfy? Nice. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit 23 million on the next one. I'm probably gonna have to do 1 more. Unlucky. But 2 more tournaments, that's about average, right? If I go look at my content and we go to my VODs, I just want to see how long it took me to get to the last world tournament, how long it took to finish. I think it was 3.5 hours. I think. It was 3.5 hours on the dot, yeah. 40 seconds if you're being liberal with it. Yeah, the world tournaments would be about 3 hours. That was like the typical span for it. So now, yeah, so like I'm looking at the length of the streams. Like the long ones have been like 4.5 hours. We had one that was My third stream ever was 7 hours because we were doing all of the red zone units, or all the red zone fights in one video. And that ended up taking a very long time because all the attempts were unlimited. So like if we would lose, we would have to go back and start it again. It took way longer than I thought it would. I thought it was going to be like a 3-hour ordeal. It ended up taking 7. $21.5. Yeah, there's a good chance we're going to have to, unless we get like really lucky with bonus drops, we'll probably have to do one more after this one. And then we'll do our summons. Then we'll, everyone gets a firm handshake. Yeah, I just did a video on this, Goku. I think it's my most recent video on the channel. It's, the tier list for those. Actually, no, it's the video before that, because I did a Super Battle Red video. Yeah, Pan is a better dodger. That is true. Pan at her best takes 0 damage. Does Piccolo? Can't can't lose when you don't take damage, right? Damn, this Divine Wrath of Mortal Will Extreme video is almost at 3.5. That's pretty good. 3.5 thousand. We take that for sure. I think that's the most viewed video I've had since the Vegeta event stuff that helped me out a decent bit. That was like one of those situations where a plan came together really well, right? I pre-recorded all of the missions like probably like 2 weeks in advance, and then just had those videos scheduled, like dropping at an hour at a time when that event came out, and it did like, it was really funny, like just like checking the subs like every once in a while, and it would just go up by like 15 at a time until we were up to like 100 something. Yeah, Piccolo has been crushing it since the Cooler movie celebration. He's one of the more significant characters in the series. I say he deserved this kind of representation. You know, we talk about Piccolo Jr., we talk about the STR Piccolo, we talk about the Dokkan Fest EZA, we talk about Orange Piccolo obviously being as good as he is. The Int Piccolo EZA that's really good next to a Gohan. Am I missing anybody? I don't think so. The STR Piccolo EZA, that's the AoE that has like the crits and stuff like that. He was extremely good for World Tournament until my junior came around. Just because of how fast his AoE was with the guaranteed crits, it was almost a guarantee that he would kill the whole field every time. Yeah, but they've really crushed all their Piccolos. The only annoying part about the World Tournament one is the Gohan restriction, but I don't think it's bad enough to the point where it's like really a deal breaker. I wish he worked a little bit better on the Namekian team, but it's all good. Low team cost? Yeah, exactly. There's just, I mean, there's no reason to not just run Majunior and a bunch of LRs. I probably could up the team cost a little bit. I could probably take like Vegeta and Nappa off as well as Vegeta and put free-to-play units there, but I think it's fine. Not for what I'm going for. It's not. I might as well just go faster. I'm not looking to crush the points. I'm just looking to get exactly what I need and be done. I am all about playing the World Tournament in a healthy sense. Just a couple hours at the beginning, and then 30 minutes the rest of the weekend. And if you don't get down like that, God bless you. Oh, that's a big bonus chance right there. All right, back-to-back bonus chances. Give me that 23 mil. Give Daddy his last million, and then we can do our summons. And then I gotta make sure the damn thing is working. We get delayed audio, it's gonna be tragic. 800, well, yeah, I mean, you're the World Tournament, like, demon. That makes sense to me. That's 800 coins going to, like, your most important thing. Yeah, the ticket summons, Goku. Yeah, we're at 22 mil. That's not, you don't get a million for one run. Damn. Okay. We'll do one more. Yeah, you don't grab World Tournament like that. My bad. You suck. Oh, we did get the bonus chance. Wow, look at that. I don't think it's going to be enough. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, if I'm being fully transparent, it's not going to be, like, the most dopamine-inducing thing ever, but it's like, hey, I grinded the mode, here are the rewards, let's see what we can do, right? Now, it will be a movie if we end up getting a copy of Yamcha and Puar. Or High School Gohan. Then we can call it a movie. Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, we'll just, I know we're gonna go past 23, but we'll just do the prelims anyway. Or we'll just, we'll finish this next one. AGL Pan, yeah, I think I could use her. That's like the really young Pan that's in like the gi, right? Is that who you're talking about? Or no, it's a different Pan. No. It's the one that's, the support one. Because there's two, I think there's two AGL Pans from this mode. There's like the one that's like a super jit, right? Like the first time we see her type of thing. And then there's, yeah. No, you're tripping. That team physically cannot beat Broly. Then what Pan am I thinking of? There's an AGL Pan. I know for a fact there is. Oh, she's the 50% support. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I knew for a fact she existed. I just mixed up the, It's funny how these things work, right? You can see on the bottom right, we hit the double digits on the stream. And it's like, right as I'm like, okay, we got probably 20 more minutes, 10 more minutes. And then it's like an end. It's like, oh, here you guys are. Hello. I summoned for I summoned on the STR one because I wanted hit, I think, and I ended up getting a copy of Turles from that, so that was kind of fun. I think the int version of that banner was also very good. The Gohan and the Vegeta. It's only a matter of time for those guys like Easy A or something. Maybe they already have and I'm just dumb, but I don't think they did. I think they reran before the 7th anniversary and then they haven't been back since. What a funny concept, huh? Yeah, you can give your opinion on anything with this game. Just don't be out of pocket with it. Don't make me say that's bad and put you in timeout, you know? I can tell you I disagree with it, but I'll entertain it. Yeah, that's one of those ones where that just feels like straight out of Heroes, right? I think the concept sounds good on paper. I should have made the rainbow one, whoops. But yeah, I don't know. I think we need more stuff from the first Broly movie before we start worrying about Super Saiyan 3 Broly. We need a full power Broly before we get a Super Saiyan 3 Broly. We need Bio Broly. We should have known that Dokkan was gonna start doing shenanigans when we reached the Bio Broly Dokkan Fest after the 6-year anniversary. Because I feel like that was kind of like the Kickstarter for all of it. Because I think after that it was Videl, and then since then it's just kind of been some good picks but some nonsense. Yeah, no, I think you have like a good idea. I just don't know how well it would go in theory, or like outside of just like in premise, right? Oh no! Oh, look at Nappa coming through with the additional. Okay, we just got to do our finals, and then we're ready to go. Can put this headset back on. I've had it off my head for a while. I got to be able to listen and make sure my audio is good on the Elgato. No reason to use the stone on that. It's one run. Work smarter, not harder. It's just a video capture software, or device. I plug an adapter into my phone and then use an HDMI. It's just a high quality connection. Yeah, it does meow, true. It's just how you get video output in the highest quality. Maybe not the highest quality, but in an acceptable quality, right? If I was just doing screen recordings for my content exclusively, you would know, right? It allows me to use programs like Streamlabs and OBS and stuff like that. Okay, so 23 million, there we go. Now we need to test the audio. Okay, now I mean that's pretty good for an initial stream, for the initial runs there. About top 600. Obviously, I'm gonna fall out a decent bit, but local rank 1 for now. Really got everything I was looking for. We look here. It's just Kai's now. I don't pull new units enough for Kai's to be like a must-have. We got all these missions, all the stones, so. After we do that, let's accept all these bad boys. All right, 40 stones, perfect. And then all these copies of units right here. Again, I guess we could look at the dupage real quick. I don't know if I have any of these units done. Ready to go? Oh, we do, okay. So Gohan is now going to be, how many copies did we end up getting? 2? That's Bulma, you dummy. Yeah, so he'll be gold slotted now. Cooler will be 90%, I think. Yep. I'll worry about filling this out later. Oh, I got a copy of Int Kaba. When? Okay. And then we'll throw the first dupe into Tien and Chaozu. Very nice, very nice. And Super Trunks, I think we have to fill out real quick. Yes. And then there will probably be a good chance that we just pull Super Trunks on the banner. So let's make sure our audio, wrong one. They always move this button, so we'll do super sound effects, then we'll turn the music down just a tad. We want to go, whoop, and we want to go with the Elgato. I think you guys can hear it, but I can't. Let me know if it's too loud, if it's delayed. Let me. Yeah, I can't hear it, but that's okay. Okay. Not doing these, obviously. Oh, aren't there some in missions I gotta grab? No audio? You can't hear that? Says it's coming out of the, Yeah, I turned down the music on purpose. Here. All right. It looks like it's where it needs to be. Okay, so we gotta kind of stall a little bit. Yeah. Okay, here we go. YouTubing 101 here. All right. Okay, so the 50th World Tournament is here. Now, before we hop into the ticket summons, you guys can see that we have these. Let's briefly talk about the change to the format that they've done. Again, I don't want to talk about this for too long. We won't, you know, it's just, we got 23 million points. We got everything we needed in terms of doing like the ticket summons and stuff like that, missions and stuff like that. We'll just do off camera. But the new thing that they have changed, and you guys can see like 23 million points. We've only won 23 tournaments. So, you know, if you guys are familiar with the mode, usually it takes like 26 to 27, depending on like your bonus chances and stuff like that. But now we're looking at 23 million or just 23 tournaments to get all the tickets that you need. If you are someone that is extremely dedicated to the grind and you want to do the Kais, then, you know, you still have all of these copies and stuff like that. So I don't really care that much about the Kais to do them all in one sitting here. So I'll just kind of do them for the missions as we go later on throughout the week. But top 500 right now, you guys can see just doing the 23 million. Obviously, that is going to fall a significant amount. But the rewards from this one, again, just briefly breaking it down, we have the regular stones, all the normal stuff, the signatures. But when it comes to the characters, we have a copy of LRT and Itautsu, English is hard. And then we also have 2 copies of this Trunks, Super Trunks. We have Tech Ultimate Gohan, and we have Final Form Cooler as well. So stuff like that, all decent drops. But just making sure that we get those copies and all the stones and stuff like that. That's what we wanted to do. So we briefly broke down the dupes for those units. All of the World Tournament units that we're looking at right now are sitting at basically all at 41%, but basically all of the units now are at 90%. So if we pull a copy of Gohan, if we pull a copy of Cooler, or we pull a copy of Trunks, that would be the Rainbow Star. The LR that we are looking for is Yamcha and Puar, so we don't have to wait until the summons or the reward where they drop, right? So with all that being said, let's go ahead and hop in. The Dragon Ball Saga, not really looking for anything in specific, you know, physical kami is kind of like the haha funny, but we'll take most of the stuff in here. If we can get Goku with the umbrella, that'll be nice. Just looking at the feature really quickly, we have AGL base form Goku, we have Piccolo, or that's probably, yeah, so we have Piccolo, Kami, we have another version of Demon King Piccolo, we have the Demon King Piccolo, we have Goku with, okay, so he is featured. This is probably the guy I'm looking for the most. I've actually had some fun using this unit. Then we have STR Kid Goku as well. So with that being said, let's do our 3 multis. I could torture you with singles, but I won't do that. All right, so nobody coming in here. That's always a good start, right? That's what we're looking for in 2023. Units where nobody is flying in. That's really where, you know, the bread is kind of buttered, right? So let us see. When it's, you know, this is no SSR guaranteed. So again, not going to waste my time here with this. We need animations or we're just going to move right through it. Again, just for the sake of, okay, nobody flying in again. Very nice, very nice. We did get an SR though, so that's a movie. But we'll see going from here, right? Okay. Yeah, I get it. You got jokes. I know. Okay. So now, last chance. Can someone fly in? That'd be cool. Okay, there's an SSR. Nice, we'll take that. So, again, Goku with the, you know, with the umbrella, or the turban, whatever you want to say that he's got. We'll take, I think I can use everything from this banner, so we'll see. All right, now let me get greedy. How about 2 SSRs? Int Demon King Piccolo, yeah, I'm feeling that guy too. Okay, Int Tien, I don't know if I have you. I have the STR one. I do not. Okay, that's a W. Unit I'm missing, we always take that, right? Some people look at that as power level, some people look at it as collection, right? So there we go. That's a good pull. So that's a good start for these, right? But now it's time for the big money, right? We have 6 SSRs here. Again, if you're a newer player watching these videos and you see World Tournament summons and you see like, oh, these units easy 8, do not summon on these guys, okay? They're in the premium pool at all times. You can get these guys whenever. Please do not summon for these units. You want to go here because these guys are locked to this mode. So looking real quick, like I said, we have the Super Trunks that we get from the rewards. We have Ultimate Gohan. We have Final Form Cooler. We have Tech Turles. I believe I have Tech Turles with a couple dupes. Yeah, because he was rewards on the last one. And then, yeah, so all of these units I have. So, you know, again, unfortunately, the setup that I have right now, I can't hear it. But if you guys hear a Wadida coming in on the audio here on the video, then you know it is something that I'm not really looking for. So, big money, extreme prize would be a copy of Yamcha and Puar. So, Gohan in 17, that's a good start because that's not a combo. But again, he might say a Wadida anyway, and it's going to be something that we can't use, right? So, well, technically, I think we can use it. It's just... we'll see though. Okay, in future Gohan, I want to say that might be because obviously we have him, but I don't recall if he's rainbowed or not. So we shall see when we go and look. All right, so here we go. Piccolo and Gohan, not a good omen there. That's probably a featured unit. So it's like these summons really are just hit or miss, right? We're really just looking for unfeatured units at this point. I'm feeling Trunks right here. Yeah, Ultimate Gohan. Okay, so I believe that's the Rainbow Star or the 90% on him. That might be 90%. Okay, all right, nice. So full house. Don't say a Wadida, please. All right, Rainbow pullback. Nothing really to note right there. Super Saiyan 1. Physical Goku. I want to say you're rainbowed, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Again, we'll check the dupes after this, so we'll see, right? Okay, Whis Trunks. Nothing really too fancy going on there. No combo with this one, but again, I can't hear it, so he probably said a Wadida, but again, who knows? I can't tell you off the top of my head. Super Trunks, yes. So that, I believe, is the Rainbow Star for him as well. Thank you, Katomi. So, come on, give me a fusion, something. Okay, again, another chance for not a featured unit. This is just kind of like we're digging in a, we're mining just a whole bunch of nonsense, right? Trying to get a diamond. Oh, whoa! Hey, there he is! I didn't recognize the silhouette. Okay. Finally, it's been like 3 years in the making right here. Okay, that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. That was one of the units we wanted. I didn't recognize the silhouette. Guys, I literally if you watch any of my summon videos from the World Tournament, this is somebody that I've been saying I've been wanting for forever. Every single summon video I've done on the World Tournament, High School Gohan, this is who we've been hunting. And there he is. So, okay. Now you want to throw me an LR because I'm going to get greedy? Fat Boo. Okay. Fat Boo, surely you're not going to be featured, right? Okay. This turned around really quickly. I'm excited now. Hit. I don't know if you're rainbowed or not. So... okay, so let's go ahead and look at the results after that. Any SSR that we pulled in isn't going to pop up here. Yeah, not as... wow, okay. A lot of those units we didn't need, huh? We did need Future Gohan. Oh, wow, we actually needed Future Gohan pretty bad. Oh, yeah, this was a W for sure. So Ultimate Gohan, I lied. That wasn't the Rainbow Star. That'll be 90% for him. High School Gohan, I'll soup him up off camera. I don't really think it's necessary to show that. But now, so hit's gonna be at 79%. I'll do the nose. Spoiler would probably just be full dodge. This guy's gonna be at 90% now, so that is nice. And then we also looked at where was Super Trunks chilling down here somewhere? Yeah, here he is. So the only unit we ended up rainbowing from that, I believe, was Future Trunks. Super Trunks, excuse me. So there we go. Again, I probably missed a couple of dupes in here with the SSRs, so that's fine for now. there we go. So yeah, High School Gohan kind of turned this whole thing around. That was cool. Definitely excited about that. So let me know how, if you guys are playing JP and doing the World Tournament, let me know how your summons went, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I didn't think I'd be able to get like a reaction out of World Tournament summons, but we got one. I genuinely didn't recognize that silhouette. I didn't even notice what I pulled for like a second. Like, it was kind of late. Like, I had like negative reaction time. I was like, what the hell is that? And then I looked, I'm like, wait a minute, that's High School Gohan. Yeah, like, somebody can confirm that we talked about this earlier. I think Maria is long gone, but they were like chatting it up earlier. I guess I was here too. How long they've been, you know, in and out, I don't know, but we were talking about High School Gohan being like part of the good summons for the movie, or for the thing, right? Yeah, exactly. Well, you need to be here when summons actually matter. These are kind of just like nonsense summons. Are you farmable? Not efficiently. Because you're... That's gross, because, yeah, I would have to awaken him. Is there an easier way to farm a Super Saiyan Gohan? Does anybody know off the top of their head? Because I'm not trying to waste Kais on him. But I also do, like, you know, for the legacy, you know. Or for the, you know, for the lore of this guy, I do want to get him up to 55%. I don't want to just leave him at 41. Alright, you guys get to see my nightmare that's Baton Battle right now. I've been getting screwed on this. I've been doing set 9 all week for one sticker and I can't get it. Nope, that's not it. That second gold Jiren is huge though. So we want to go with you, we'll go with you, we'll go with you, and then we'll... Small voice crack there, not a big one. Something like that'll work. And then we'll do this, 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 and this. Yeah. Just a wreck. I can't even do all 5 fights at a time. That's fun. But if we look at our collections here, you guys can see I've been caught on set 9 for forever, and I can't finish it. There's no other Gohan like that. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to use Kai's, or like go the hard route and do like Dokkan Awaken 10 of the one. So yeah, maybe I do just use Kai's and bite the bullet. That's fine. Fine. We'll see if we can get some magic. Alright, give me 2 SA levels. Thank you. We'll mix it up. We'll use 3 AU and then 4 AU. I don't really think there's a build for this guy. It's kind of just get him to 55% and wait for the easy A. If I want to invest orbs into him or not. Stringer rates, yeah. It's this is pre-recorded as hell. What a turnaround though, huh? I've literally like wanted this unit for like 3 years, so that's really exciting. It took a 7 AM summoning session, essentially, to get it, but we got it. We are so up. I can't lose. What's in the news? Hey! That was sick. So 50th World Tournament, yeah. Okay. I guess, I'm on the East Coast, yeah. I want the stream to go to to 3 hours because we're already here. So I guess I'll just do... All right, give me an event and we'll just go do it. A 0 stamina event, please. You can see my bar's pretty low. We're here. We might as well just pound out another 10 minutes. Full pay. We already did that. Bully Red Zone Broly. How do we bully Red Zone Broly? I'm trying to think of like what would be like an efficient way to bully him. This is a slow play for AGL Broly, or for the Broly. Full tech movie heroes, that's what I was thinking. We go like this, we go like this. But we need a bond to master and disciple for Piccolo. Damn it, I used to know exactly what Bond to Master and Disciple was in terms of like where it was. Now I forget. What the freak? STR Piccolo, good call. That was clutch as hell. All right, because we're bullying him, we'll do the support memory too. And for the AOE turn when we have the Go Bros, we'll also use an Usher because I'm shameless. All right. Rainbow and an SSR. Yeah. If I could, I would. Like, listen, that if you didn't pull at least a copy of that that Piccolo on that what's that LR banner, it's just a skill issue. Wasn't he featured on that? He was featured on one of those big LR banners. I know for a fact he was. All right, the strategy right here is we don't go for the 18 key. We want to build up a little bit. I think you might be upset if the SSR has a dupe in it too. I think. I don't quote me. What do you want me to do, you know? Listen, I'm missing banner units. Like, it's just that one he won't go away. Starving for that gold slot. Yeah, he's an animal. I mean, I have him at #1 on the banner unit list. To me, it's not particularly close. Well, I have Int Pan at 0, and then I have Piccolo at 1. Pan on top. There you go. You see how I caught myself, though? While this turn plays out, let me check on my Brita. Oh, I'm good. That thing was almost perfectly filled. I'll put it in the fridge for the next 10 minutes. Today's such a movie, dude. No, Brita. It's a water filter. It's what I use to drink water at my apartment so I don't have to go straight from the sink. Because this is an old fridge that doesn't have like a water dispenser in it. It's also good because you save water bottles. You save the planet. You can feel good. You can virtue signal when you're drinking water. Feel better about yourself, you know? We have a water dispenser. There you go. Damn. Damn, he rich. He got a water dispenser? What I want is like a water cooler that you have at an office. Just a big ass gallon you can go. That'd be sick. When I drink cookies, is that how that works? You put them in a blender? No milk, nothing. You just blend the cookies up and suck the dust up through a straw. Smart. Oh, dude, that's sick. I'd rather have one of those than like a regular water thing out of the fridge. It's using electricity though. It's not environmentally safe, but it would be sick to have. I just want one just to have like those big ass like things of water. That's what I would like, just to, you know. I don't know, that'd be a pain in the ass having to carry that up myself to the apartment. I don't know, I'd look like such a stud though. Lady at the apartment building sees me carrying that big ass thing. He's like, damn, he's strong. Doing it myself, no pickup. Only cry for 5 seconds when I drop it too. What OST is this? I think it's from Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, yeah. I have you on my 85 inch. Okay. On the 85 inch TV, huh? Watching Dokkan on an 85 inch TV. All that just to see a little phone screen. I like it. It's a little dramatic, but it's respectable. It was hard to see that that was quotation marks on the little chat in Streamlabs. Okay. Ooh, we can go orange? Alright, let's take away the AoE so I can save an usher. Alright, if you guys need to get a snack, you need to use the bathroom or whatever, this will be done in about 2 hours, so... I can take these headphones off. What am I doing? I don't need them right now. You guys get to hear me type. Yeah, go get your cookies. They at the university dining hall that they've got, they had these cookies I had once that were real good, right? They were like a chocolate thing and they had like marshmallows in them, or like like that. Obviously not like a full marshmallow, but it was like a s'mores cookie, I think. Ooh, that thing went hard, bro. They got those at Subway too. I only really like the cookies at Subway. The sandwiches are just alright, but the cookies go hard. Because Subway is like easy, like a C- tier. Wouldn't go any higher, wouldn't go any lower, I don't think. Maybe a C at best. Because I do like an Italian sub from there, but yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I have Subway maybe once to twice a year. But the cookies are good. the most common, like the easiest, like if you want to talk about like fast food, the easiest thing for me, like where I live at home, is a Wendy's. The Chick-fil-A is just a little too far out. But the thing about the Chick-fil-A though is like, the lines could be like massive there, but they move. They do. Favorite food? Ah, that's a good question. Probably, I like it. I like a sub. Burgers are good. I like pizza a lot. I think I've become a little too critical of pizza though. That's what happens when you watch like pizza reviews and shit. That guy on from Barstool that does it. I had a slice of Papa John's last week. So much flop on the slice. There was no integrity to that slice. I also like tacos a lot. You're at 410, you're at 440. I'll keep you around. Really no reason to transform here. I think what I want to do is, this is ballsy, but I'm gonna do it. I'm risking it for a stack right here. Alright, it paid off. Word. Now, full disclosure, I think we could lose if Birdcoo takes a super. I don't think we're out of the woods just yet, but we should be fine. I don't have the stones. I would put, I want to make sure that Piccolo stays linked up with Bigelow. Although I really want to put Birdcoo in that spot, but we'll risk it for the biscuit. From one super with 600k HP about, we'll be fine. Yep, there we go. He's fine. But on the next turn, we're about to go goblin mode. All right, how much, so here's a good test. Type disadvantage for banner unit Piccolo here. This is a banner unit. 135k. Type disadvantage. That's so good. How hard does that super hit for like 1.5? What's the exact? Let me look. 1.2. That's good. It's like, yeah, 135k is not like, you know, like, holy shit, look at that tanking, but that's good. A type disadvantage, that's really good. So let me, okay, so you guys can come out now. You can say hello. Hey, how the fuck you doing? Type of shit. Alright, you guys get your 24 key, and then your go bro, your friendly neighborhood go bros. Damn it. Okay. 3.3 from you. All right, GoBro should be looking pretty good here. Or not GoBro, the blue duo. 11 million, that's pretty good. All right. I'll ask you, do you guys want a... This is for a video for later. Do you want a 55% Spirit Bomb Goku showcase? Because I pulled him last night, and he has like one link done. Maybe two. Yes. I don't know where I would take him, because he's at 55%. But I'll do it. Go bros, please. Go bros, please. Oh no. Just not 500k, please. Red Zone Bojack. I can do that. All right. I'm just gonna call it a showcase, but that's the fight I'll do for it. I'm not gonna do versus Red Zone Bojack. Nobody's clicking that. You might because you're a friend, but the common person is not clicking that. Who gives a shit about how a unit looks against Bojack? the video is still gonna happen. It's not. It's like you're not gonna. It's just. It's the AOE. Oh, true. That is a good point. But I'm still not gonna call it versus Red Zone Bojack. But that is 100% the way I could talk about it, right? Where I could be like, all right. Was that enough of a bullying session? We didn't even have to use the usher. Yeah, but it's not a how to beat Bojack. It's just a versus Red Zone Bojack. It's like if I can't use that as a bar for a video. Oh, you know what? What about? All right, here's what we'll. This is how we'll. I thought of something. Not even for the video, but this guy's tech and he's one phase. Oh, we're about to get glitchy. I'll bring a Whis just in case. This is about to be lit. Okay, he's in slot 2. I think we're just dead. Oh my, look at how Mickey Mouse this is. When will I be live again? That's a good question. You can expect a video today. You can a live stream maybe tomorrow or tonight. Like maybe. I'm not gonna give you a guarantee on that. Because again, like streaming World Tournament, like the first day it's like fun, but then when you go back in for day 2, you're like, okay, same thing as yesterday. Don't really have much else to say. I like the update. So again, it's a demand thing. It's like, no. Alright, are they still dead? Probably. Ouch! Oh no, we're good. Okay. This is gonna be the perfect turn here for our good friend, Spirit Bomb Goku. Same time frame? Yeah, definitely. It would be like, 12 hours from now, 13 hours from now. Most of my streams are not at 4 in the morning. It's just today because of the World Tournament. I was like just laying in bed. I'm like, you know what? I'll stream. Okay. Again, we're gonna see him. I think if I grab this, I can get the 18 key this way. Because this will be 5 orbs. Yeah. Look at me. I'm such a beast. I'm like the best Dokkan player ever. Oh. Damn, dude. That's a lot of defense. Chill out, bro. He needs like 22k. Okay. So, very good unit. Very well designed. You can see there, I could definitely... I'm being sarcastic. You can definitely see I could get the 22k right there. That was super easy to get. Alright, 5.2, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That's honestly not terrible. Let's be real. That's 55%. 58k per normal. Alright, dodge it. Dodge it, you little slut. 500k, not the worst I've ever seen. He needs 22k? Okay. We're getting it back in blood. Is he on any 200% that I'm missing here? I'm trying to like give you guys a small tease just to is he on Kamehameha? He is not. How is a Goku on 9 categories? Movie hero, final trump card, pure Saiyan, Goku family, turtle school, bond of friendship, bond of parent and child, warriors raised on earth, and power of wishes. Okay, but... $21 for more defense. Okay, thank you. He shares 5 links with the GT duo, so we just got really bad rotations right there. Maybe I take Future Gohan and Beaston off the team, and then we do something like this. And then we do... Fuck it, Gaiku. We'll get the dodge. We'll go... And then what we'll do is we'll bring some key up items instead. I'm already done with the World Tournament for now, Broseph. I've been live for 3 hours, pal. We're just having fun now. We'll bring some Fruit of the Tree of Might. I feel like that's fitting. And then I'll also bring the movie hero support memory. You see how nice I'm being, how much I'm babying this unit? I'm giving him every bit of help in the book here. Alright. Okay, we have a nice slot 1 unit with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. The hit spread isn't awful. We have the support memory going. We can grab these on the side for you. We can grab these. So now you're going to be at 20 key, and then we'll use the shoe. Or not the shoe, we'll use the Fruit of the Tree of Might. And then we'll grab these for you, and now you're at 23. I should have went 24, but that's okay. Fuck! Alright, don't beat 700. You have side advantage. Okay, thank you. We're fine, we're fine. Is that? Okay, 9.6. That's much better, and that is with the support. So, yeah, that's nearly double what we saw last time. And 19k. Okay, that's significantly better. Actually, we got pieced up a little bit there. Hold the phone. Ooh, are we gonna have enough for the standby? Am I gonna be able to get crazy glitchy? I think so. Ah, okay. No! Dodge it. Do it. I think we're okay. Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh, that attack raise might be my my fated end here. I don't know. The GT duo, if they get like 3 supers in, they'll have that damage reduction going. This could be like 6k. Oh my god, it's gonna be so close. I think we're dead. Are we about to see the craziest Mickey Mouse run of all time right here? Alright, that's 2. Give me 2 more. Dos más. Alright, uno más. Uno más after the uno más. Oh! No! By the skin of our teeth, man. Damn it. We literally needed like 20k more HP and we would have been fine there. So close, so close. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, man. That just had to be a super on the first hit. It had to be. Like, you couldn't have just waited. Okay, buddy. I get it. I do. I get it. Everything needs to be difficult with this guy. Always needs to be nonsense. Oh boy, okay. Okay. So now we're gonna do something like this. Oh wow. How the hell do you link better with attack for him than he does? What about defense? 163. 163. Okay. Oh, you know what? Buddy over here can nullify the super. That's right. And we are going to have 5 links for our buddy Goku on the next turn. What we'll do is we'll throw them in slot 2. We'll do Trunks and Vegeta slot 1, and then GT Duo slot 3. Assuming we make it to the next turn, again, God Goku has a chance to dodge the super, and now this Goku is fine on a super, and then you have the chance to just nullify it, and you have the guaranteed guard on your first turn, so we should be fine. Yeah, just do what you gotta do. I get it. I do. You gotta stun on the haters real quick. Okay. Alright, do what I asked you to do, please. Yeah! See, just like that. Uh-huh. All according to plan. Alright, now you need to dodge. Why do I bother, you know? What should new players do at the beginning of the game? Quest mode. Quest mode. That is your, Yeah, you got it, man. You have a good day. I appreciate you stopping by. Play Dragon Ball Legends, yeah. Alright, let's, do the handy-dandy, key up right here. Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll do this, right? We'll throw you in slot 1, and we'll do it again. Just make sure everybody gets their key. Hoo-ha, the whole world works, right? We'll get 24 with you, and then we'll also be able to get 24 with you. Okay, this should work. I think Trunks and Vegeta from 1 Super will manage to live. And then we'll be able to see them at their... yeah, but prioritize quest mode. Summit, if you're gonna be, if you don't plan on spending money, you need to be responsible with the way you use your stones, and there are videos out there to do that. You also want to focus on having a team, and one of the better ways to do that is what they call the free-to-play Ginyu Force and the free-to-play Team Bardock. You can look up videos for that on YouTube that will be able to explain it more in depth than I can just sitting here on a stream. And you should probably look at it. All right, so again, this isn't this Goku's best environment, but it is, we can look at it, right? And it's like okay, how does he do in a setup that isn't really for him, right? It's just the only thing that's going in his favor right now is his links and his type of damage. That's it. Because he's on a 170 here too, so that attack stack could go somewhere from. Are we dead? Probably. Okay. I'm gonna call it there. Again, that wasn't about winning. I just wanted to look at that Goku before we headed out. So, eventually a free-to-play Turles Court, probably. Yeah, but 3.5 hours, that's probably a good spot to go ahead and end the stream. Again, I'll do a showcase for this unit that you guys are looking at later. That'll be the video, so if you guys are looking forward to that, you can go ahead and look at that. I guess one thing before we go while I'm doing this quick outro is his links are like barely touched, right? He has like a couple level 2 links, nothing that's gonna be like, oh my god, like this, it ruins the showcase, right? So there you guys go. Everybody, thank you for hanging out. It's been a fun little stream here, and hopefully I'll be able to talk to you guys later if we do stream later tonight. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll